Hello. Today we're going to talk about grilling the perfect steak. Now your three keys to success are going to be cut, spice, and heat. And by cut, of course, I mean the cut of beef. There are options out there that are a little bit leaner, like a sirloin or a New York strip, but for me, there is only one cut of beef for the perfect steak, and that is the fillet. I picked up two fillets from the butcher here. These are about 8 to 9 ounces a piece. I went ahead and let these come to room temperature, which is a good tip before you start cooking. Now as far as spice, nothing too exotic. What I like to recommend here is just a little bit of sea salt, and just grind that over the steak on each side. Rub that in a little bit. And also a little bit of fresh ground black pepper on each side of the steak. Alright, now your next step in the spice is to put together this quick sauce here for basting while it's cooking. And this consists of just olive oil, equal parts olive oil and a balsamic vinegar with a little bit of maybe like a teaspoon or so of garlic powder. Just mix that together. And again, this will be applied when we're actually cooking the steaks, basting them at least once on each side. Lastly, for flavor, I like to recommend that let me back up here. As far as heat, we've talked about spice and cut. Heat, the perfect steak is not cooked on a gas grill. It's cooked on a charcoal grill. Now, preferably that would be your nice lump wood charcoal and not the quick light material. But whatever you use, once the coals have ashed over, make sure you add about a handful or two of hickory chips to the hot coals. Let that flame up and kind of ash over, and it'll give you a little bit of a hickory flavor to your steaks while they're cooking. And that's it. Let's go grill a steak. Alright, we've got our steaks on the grill here. As you can see, our coals are right. We've got a little bit of smoke coming off those hickory chips that were roasting on there earlier. I'm going to go ahead and flip these. They look really good. Been on there for maybe about 3.5 to 4 minutes on each side. I'm going to go ahead and baste this side with our sauce that we mentioned before. You want to make sure you baste the steak on both sides at least once. Now, those are almost ready, so we're going to give it just about another minute or two and we'll be ready to pull those off. Alright, pull the steaks off. Now, one thing a lot of people forget to do is let the steaks rest. Give them about 2 to 3 minutes, let the juices kind of settle back in, and you should be good to go. I'm going to go ahead and let these rest and we'll check it out here in a few minutes. Alright. Well, we've got our steak plated, nice baked potato, some asparagus. Everything looks perfect. And again, just the three keys to success are going to be your cut, your spice, and your heat. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we got here. I prefer something around a medium, which is around 135 to 140 degrees, and that is perfect. That is the perfect steak. Well, I've got to eat. Enjoy your steak. Thanks for hanging out with me.